Hey guys, so we do have the purple LF Super Saiyan 3 GT Goku coming out today, and then of course we have the two first supporters, Yajirobe and Dende, also coming out today. It appears that even though we do have the data download already happened in game, there's not. It doesn't let us actually look at the supporters here. So I think until the banner goes live in a few hours, we're not going to be able to look at that. But we can take a look here at Goku. Now, this guy is a range type character. Let's see what his stats look like because for this guy, again, sometimes it really doesn't matter whether a character has even stats or one-sided stats. This guy is going to be mostly on a blast team, but this guy also has a very good strike character to be ran with if you want to, the tag fours. So could be good to have this guy have equal stats. And then, of course, if you're running this guy on non-GT teams like Sun Family or Saiyans, it's good for this guy to be kind of mixed or almost even stats. So let's see what we're working with here in terms of the stats. Okay. So definitely not. I wouldn't call this even, but you know, it's not like completely one-sided. Also, I would say his stats are not very good, as offensively. If we disconsider title boost, because we gotta like subtract around 8,000. So he's got sub 250 to strike, and he's like just barely hitting 260 to blast attack, which is his main offense. Defensively, oddly enough, defensively he's looking really good for some reason. He's got like high 180s, and like he's got like 190 to blast defense. Okay. I mean, this, you know, looking at this guy's kit, I would say this guy is mostly just a hyper offensive character, mostly just almost completely offensively oriented. So I feel like those high defensive stats, I don't want to call them wasted because they're not wasted. It's always nice to have higher defenses, but this is definitely a character where I would have liked to have seen less defense and more offense. But okay. Of course, this guy has like the death AoE mechanic. Let's see what we're working with in terms of the held cards. Yeah, low area. He's got the 10% health blast card. This is what Kefla has actually. It's pretty noticeable. 30% Q recovery for 10 counts is actually not bad either. All right, so the way this guy works is he's got a charge unique gauge where you have to charge ki. This one is very rapidly. Now, this is just for context. We have Ultra Blue Kaioken Goku, and we have the Saiyan Saga Revival Vegeta, who both have rapidly charges. So this is actually faster than both of those. Both Ultra Blue Kaioken Goku and the Saiyan Saga Vegeta's gauge. This guy also gets 100% charge rate when he vanishes. So very rapidly times 2 in terms of the charge rate. I mean, that's going to be like almost instantaneously. So one thing I'm definitely going to want to test out in this guy's initial showcase video is going to be, can you vanish and then like charge super quickly to get your vanish back and then like vanish again? We'll see if there's actually enough time to do that, but that maybe could be a possibility. Let's also check out some of the other things he's doing. One thing I do really like about this guy is he is supporting quite a bit. He's supporting 25% to all ally damage. So even if you're not running him on GT, he's actually still providing damage support to the whole team. And on top of that, if you are running him on GT, he's giving an extra 15% damage. He's actually providing 40% damage inflicted support to GT characters in particular. So Ultra Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta is going to be even more of a menace, because if you run this guy, I think the team you want to run is going to be this guy, the Zenkai Universal Spirit Bomb Goku, and Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, both of the Gokus. So this guy plus the Universal Spirit Bomb Goku are providing damage support to GT. So Ultra Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta is getting like 60% damage support or something from that setup. So he's going to be absolutely absurd with those guys. This guy does have type neutral on entry for 3 counts, and then also when the enemy switches characters, because it's on enemy confrontation. Nullify element disadvantages, which is uncancelable. He's just got uncancelable neutral for 3 seconds when he enters, and then whenever the enemy subsequently switches characters when he's on the battlefield, he gets neutral. So Namek Goku actually could take significant damage from this guy. He's getting 50% damage whenever he uses a card and his key is 50 or more, which is kind of like a theme with this character because he also has this mechanic tied to his blue card. He gets 20% critical damage if he activates the blue when his key is 50 or more. So basically, he's going to be at 100 key when he uses a blue. He's going to get extra critical damage on this, which ties into the fact that he's also getting critical rate if he's got 50 key or more when he uses a card. So critical rate plus critical damage, we know from the Blue Bardock days how relevant that is. And then when he vanishes, again, like I said, he gets 100% to unique gauge charge rate. He gets extra key and he gets cards here. And when enemy attack ends, aka when either the attack actually ends when he's on the battlefield, or in the middle of him getting comboed and you switch characters, he is going to destroy an enemy card and then heal the team and lower ally sub count. So you got healing with this guy plus the Universal Spirit Bomb Goku. You have ally sub count reduction tied together with Spirit Bomb Goku as well because they're both reducing ally sub count by 2. And of course, the Ultra Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta's sub count is automatically reduced by 2 with his starter ability. And you got him reducing his own sub count with the unique gauge filling up, the switch attack mechanic. So there's a lot of sub count reduction with the team as well. And then he has this -5 sub counts, which obviously is supposed to tie into the fact that if you want to throw this guy into the enemy using a big attack like an Ultimate or Rising Rush to activate potentially the final counter mechanic, you can do that. So this guy has a lot of interesting abilities going for him. I think, again, more of an offensive character, so we will see just how strong this guy ends up looking. But I really do think we might finally have our very, very strong purple character that we've been waiting for. Definitely not going to be like a game-changing unit, but I think this guy should be pretty influential. Again, the question mark to me really is just going to be on the defensive end. How well can he actually take hits? The fact that his defense is not so high, though, I think, you know, it's looking at least not like dreadful right away. But for this character in particular, ironically, I would have liked, I think, a bit more offenses. Okay, and that's, again, pretty much all we can look at here because we can't see the supporter list. I don't believe there should be new equips, but let's just take a quick look. Anyway, remember they did put in the Awakened equip for this week on Wednesday, a week early, the data. I don't think we should have any new equipment, but let's just do a quick sweep to check here. I doubt it. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. Yeah, no, it doesn't look like it. Okay, so yeah, that makes sense. Next week, or not even next week, but technically, yeah, it is next week. But the PvP season, I mean, this is Friday. The PvP season is going to end in just a few days here. So we're going to have a new PvP equip when that happens. And they could just add some other stuff too. In terms of supporters, what I'll probably do actually is I'll probably make a separate video breaking down the full supporter system once I've had a chance to actually, number one, use supporters for the first time in PvP. By the way, what I'll do is I'll actually do a video for the first time using each supporter. So we'll do a video first time using Dende, first time using Yajirobe, and then we're also going to be finally seeing how much CC is it going to take to actually level them up with the CC shop? Because the CC shop is actually going to be launching today as well. It should be at least. And we'll see how much it takes to level the supporters up because that's going to, I think, impact the game a lot. So we'll have the full scope available today once the actual date resets here. We'll see, finally, the full extent of the supporter system. So I'll have a new updated video about that either coming out today or tomorrow. And yeah, that is pretty much it because we had most of the stuff that dropped this week already implemented with the weekly reset, which was a few days ago. Let me know what you think of the purple Super Saiyan 3 Goku coming out today. Hope you guys enjoy this one. We'll be doing summons and showcases. This week, I'm just not going to be able to do a live summon just because, for obvious reasons, I'm in my mobile setup. I guess I could do it, but it's just it would be much easier for me if we just did a normal video on this one. So we'll do that. We'll do the typical, summons, showcase, all that good stuff. I'll still be doing all that stuff. And then I'm actually going to be, those of you who care, I'm actually going to be like on the road here. Like I'm actually like, at home in the U.S. right now, but I'm going to be on the road in the U.S. starting tomorrow morning. So it's going to be even further mobile setup time, but it's going to be, I'm still going to be able to get all the stuff done. So don't worry about that. But regardless, let me know what you guys think about this, and I'll see you guys in the next one.